We're trying to understand ultimately the impact that humans are having on our environment.
I study an invasive seaweed, Gracilaria vermiculiphylla. It's incredibly prevalent on these mudflats.
I work out in the marsh and I'm seeing if there's local adaptation between the Spartina and how that affects the snail.
I've been out here at all hours of the day. So I go out and collect a bunch of clumps of seaweed and some Spartina and look to see how many amphipods are in there and their sizes and their sex ratios. With increasing temperature, there's going to be an increase in predation. That increase in predation could have really large effects on prey. Like the fish that we care about and we want to eat aren't going to be getting the food that they need, and so it can cause big changes up the food web.
When we look at introduced species, non-native species that are moved into biological communities, we automatically think that these species have negative impacts. But there are examples where introduced species can actually positively benefit the species that are native to that community. And so this association between Gracilaria and the worm may be an example of a mutualism that's formed between a native and a non-native species, and that's really rare to find in marine systems.
My students come very motivated to try to learn more about our natural environment. They love the fact that they can just walk out of their classroom and onto a mudflat and do new cutting-edge science, and I think that inspires them.
I was looking to do individual research and he said, hey, I have a lab here and we go out in the marsh, would you be interested in that? And so I started by volunteering. I worked with Nicole on the Gracilaria project, and then he and I came up with this independent project with the Spartina grass.
I really enjoy working with Dr. Saka. He is a fantastic advisor. He's incredibly available when I have questions or need help with experimental design or understanding statistics.
I really like what Eric is doing in the lab and I really appreciate being a part of that.